YouTube, what is up, YouTube? What is up, everybody? I'm in the darkness. I'm in the abyss. What are you doing? Oh man, how is everybody doing today? Let's get everybody in here. Let's get this going. It's Wednesday at 4:30 on the dot. Derek on time. On time. I know everybody's hyped on me being on time. I'm hyped on it too. Now let's let this ramp up. Who's in here? What do we got going on today? Chim Flipper, first in the house. First one I see anyway on the chat there. What's going on, bud? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Always supporting Mr. Chimp. Just remember. Al Smith, Roger. Roger has a match coming up. Roger has matches. You have a Brandon Elsesser match, Roger? Beast. Constipated Devin. Clerks 93. Billy, what's going on? Cobra Vavoda. Derek is top 5. Woo! No One Special 321. What's going on? Ephraim, what's happening? Russell Monroe, my guy, the industrial athlete. What's up, dude? Xavier in the house. What's going on? Giojani, what's up? Hermes Desperini in the house. Brandon Natale. Derek versus Dave. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Isaac, what has started? This live chat has started. Justin Bennett, what's up? Roger, this Saturday, dude. You and Brandon Elsesser. You guys got to check out that match. Roger Kingingham versus Brandon Elsesser. That's a big match. Brandon Elsesser has been on a tear lately, and Roger is this like lanky shoulder pressing monster. Excited. This could be this is a big opportunity for you, Roger. I feel like if you win this, I think this is big, bud. So hopefully I'm cheering for you, Roger. You're my boy. X Monster, what's going on? Robert Scheidler, what up, stud? Ryan Dragon, Barad, Robert Gould. Hey from Alberta says, Rob, what's going on, dude? Thanks for coming through. Alan Fishman, I missed the floating Derek head. Sorry. Benji in the house, the Orca, tank top confidence. I know. Pale, but I don't need sun. I don't need sun. Sun doesn't do anything for me. Southern California, the only guy in Southern California that's pale. What's going on, Keegan? Let's see. Derek, were you a giant child? Nah, I was like 7 or 8 pounds? I wasn't, but my sister was bigger than me when she was born, and she's like skinny as a rail, and she's like 5'7", 5'8". But no, I wasn't a giant child like you would think. Sarah Latona, what's going on? Let's see. Dweeter, ready bang. Aussie arm wrestler. There he is. There's Jake in the house. I already need my moderators. Please start plugging Jake's channel. You guys, Aussie arm wrestler in here has recently quit his job and is now going full-time arm wrestling YouTube. So you guys, if there's any, we have a bunch of arm wrestling fans in here. We also have a bunch of arm wrestlers. Arm wrestlers especially. I need you guys to go subscribe to Aussie Arm Wrestler's channel. We support our own. We carry our own forward, and Aussie Arm Wrestler Jake is one of our own. So I appreciate you guys go over there and give him a subscribe. I need Spencer, please. What's going on, Spence? My boy, can you please plug Aussie Arm Wrestler's channel in the chat? I really appreciate it. You guys, I really want to start driving some people over to Jake's channel. A good buddy of mine and anybody that loves the sport and commits himself to the sport, like I have done and like Jake is doing. Dude, kudos. And any way I and hopefully we can help you, we're here for you. Bud. So let's see. Thomas Champ, what's going on? What's up? Toe to toe, number 4 tonight. Oh my gosh. I have one on the way apparently, but I don't have it yet. Devin Dodd, you don't look nearly as big on here as you do in person. Also look like a ghost. Yeah, I'm pale. Andre, Andrew from Spicy Hands here. Just want to wish you a great 2022 and congrats on the awesome win. Thank you, man. It's going to be a great 2022. Dave first. Guys, I'm starting to look swole. I mean, I think it's the lighting, but either way. How big are your parents? My parents are small, man. My mom is like 5'8", thin. My dad is like 5'10", small. And I'm randomly 6'8", 350 to 60 pounds for right now. So let's see. Since the start of this live, you have climbed the rankings, says Jake. I just keep jumping rankings that arm wrestling. Brick Nose, what's going on? Let's see. Oh, Spencer says at work, I might miss a few. It's all right, Spence. You already proven yourself a million times over as an amazing moderator. Al Smith, hey, Derek, is there any particular fundamental you're training harder for the Chafee match? Nothing Arm wrestling importance, right? Most important on the tip of your fingers, down to least important as you go lower on the totem pole, right? So I'm focusing on the fundamentals. Dave is a fundamental arm wrestler. There's no cool trick to beating Dave Chafee. You just have to be an absolute beast. So we're starting with the regular fundamentals: hand, hand, wrist, elbow flexors, shoulders, and things that connect to your shoulder, things like that, right? So same thing. Same thing, but only harder, I guess. Following Devin's saying. Ice and Flame Rush, what's going on? Texas Prana in the house. Mike in here. Adam Vandal, Western Survivor Beef Jerky in the house. What's up, bud? Can I get a link to Western Survivor Beef Jerky in the chat, please? Devin says he'll create a story for all the things that happen at our work. Devin Dodd there works with me at the Gentlemen's Club that we work at. And so, yeah, there's a lot of stories. Milkman is 6'8". That's crazy. So I've heard that joke my whole life, right? If you see me and my dad, you'd be like, but if you look at our like third grade photos, like my third grade photo, my dad's third grade photo, we look like twins. It's like identical. I just like took off, right? But we used to look like twins. It was really weird. 5'8" is not small for a girl. Yeah, it's not small. I know. But I'm just saying it's not over 6 foot or 5'10" or anything like that. Brandon Coach Ray said Schoolboy is the most popular arm wrestler on the planet at this moment. Would you agree? Right now. Yeah, Tim or Devin. I feel like he's been a little inactive besides his most recent match. I mean, Arm Wrestling TV is not putting out a lot of content. They're not really pushing the Schoolboy thing. Devin's still going. Devin just had that big interview on the Lex Friedman podcast. I'm going to go with Devin, but Schoolboy, it's Devin or Schoolboy for sure. It's one of the two. I mean, and in public, when I talk to someone, they always bring up Schoolboy or Devin, right? It's like the first thing that comes up, right? Bruce Leroy, we started a fire then? Wait, what? Uh-oh. You guys are already taking off. How many people got? We got 71 people, 35 likes. Those are rookie like numbers. Guys, can you click the thumbs up thing? Close out the live chat. Click the thumbs up. Bring the live chat back up. I appreciate that. Bunch of members in the house. You guys, thank you for all the support. How was the ice cream? I didn't eat any ice cream last night. I have ice cream. I got, was it Tillamook? Tillamook ice cream? I've never had it. It's in the freezer. I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you guys had that? I hear it's great. Okay, wait there. Did you eat a lot of protein as a child? I ate everything. I'm the most non-picky eater. I just, whatever. Healthy, unhealthy, I always ate whatever. King's Move, hell no, not for me. Sorry, guys. I'm reading the messages and not looking at the names as much right now. Try to catch up. How much can you bench, Derek? I haven't one rep maxed. I'm thinking it's between 4 and 450. But bench isn't a major thing for me. But today it's chest day, so I might actually do bench today. I'm going to go to the gym after we get off here. Derek, you're training hard enough to beat Dave Chafee, no doubt. Thank you, Cobra Vivoda. Always someone that believes in me. Always promoting that I'm going to be one of the best. I appreciate that, brother. Let's go, Brandon. There's actually a special move to beat Dave, the King's Move. Yeah, I don't have that. So it's not in the list. Do you feel Monster Michael Todd is still in the top 10 in the world, or do you feel people have figured out how to beat him now, like the code's been cracked? The thing is, like, there's understanding how to beat the King's Move, right? But that would also mean that everybody knows how to beat Devin. And I don't see everybody beating Devin in his King's Move. I think there's fundamentals in the King's Move. If your hand and wrist aren't able to climb and stay secure, then your King's Move falls apart. Mike's hand was, for whatever reason, whatever happened before, after, whatever, or, wasn't able to hold up against Gennady, so it all fell apart. Devin's rising and pronation, his hand, that's what he works, right? Little rising lifts for years. So his hand and wrist are rock solid. I think Mike, whatever he has to do to get his hand and wrist back to the proper point of climbing and rotating, I think he'll be back at an insane level anytime. It's just getting those fundamentals for what makes the King's Move diabolical, right? He has to get those back to top level. So, I don't know if the code's been cracked. People have known the answer for a long time. Performing the answer and getting it done at a high level is the difficult part, right? So, interested to see how healthy Mike can get and, how much he can move forward. Mike's never to be underestimated, I don't think, at all. So, anybody that thinks Mike Todd is out or not a threat is dumb. Now, I don't know where to put him in the rankings. I don't know. Last time we talked about rankings, I had no idea where to put Mike. I actually just took him out and set him aside as an unknown. I don't know. I mean, because if his pronator or wrist is like hurt or injured, that's a big part of it, So I just wonder. I don't know where he's at. If Reg can beat Dave, you can do it too. That was left-handed Reg beat Dave, not right-handed. Do you think Larry could pin Mega Mike, or is Mike a level above? Ooh, I want to see that match. I obviously, Mike's my teammate, my boy, that I helped raise from a small pup. I have to go with Mike. But I think that, dude, Larry's really strong right where in the same spots Mike is strong. They arm wrestle a little differently, but I'd be interested in it first, for sure. Keep being a legend, mate, says Jake. No problem, man. You're the legend, bro. There it is, Sasquatch. I appreciate your style. Thank you. Let's see. Todzilla is Todzilla. Who's next for Spoto? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Eric Spoto. I'm interested to see what he does next or who he goes after next. Hey, the real beer mean is here. Evan Burgoyne. What's going on, bud? Devin interview was lit. I don't know which one you're referring to. Hitman versus Beerman. When? Oh, Alan Ford and Evan. That'd be interesting. You're going to have to be stronger than Dennis in fundamentals because even he had the Kings move Dave. Nah, but Dennis grabbed Dave like around the wrist, like low, and tried to just overpower Dave like that without arm wrestling super intelligently in terms of hand control and things like that. So I'm also built way differently than Dennis. Cool Burn in the house. What's going on? Oh man, you guys are taking off on me. All right. If anyone missed it, looked up Devin, Joe Rogan. Joe talks about meeting Devin for a quick minute. That I'm so happy that Joe Rogan mentioned Devin Larratt. Amazing. It's amazing for all of us. But he keeps talking about how big Devin's hand is. Like Devin has a good size hand. It's like the same size as mine, but it's skinnier. Or it might be a little longer. I don't know. I know from elbow tip to fingertip, me and Devin are the exact same, but my forearm might be longer and longer, and his hand might be. I don't know. But either way, Devin's hand isn't insane. And Joe was like, his hand is just fucking massive. And I'm like, I mean, it's okay. I mean, obviously, there's guys that we meet like Wade Withers, Vitali. These guys have even bigger hands than me and Devin for sure. And then there's like Jeff Dade and things like that. So he was freaking out about Devin's hand. I'm like, oh man, wait till you. There's other guys in the sport that have insane hands. But it's still awesome that Joe Rogan even mentioned him. I hope to God Devin gets on that show. Schoolboy is overrated, and I can't wait to see Derek destroy him in King of the Table or East West West event, says Cobra. Damn, man. Why are you hating on he's nice. I haven't seen him do anything that would make me not like Schoolboy. Let's see. You getting leaner, says Justin. I don't know, man. I think it's just the tank top and the lighting, though. But I was thinking, woo! I do think I'm leaning out. I lost some weight. I'm at like 350 right now, but I lost weight. But yesterday I also hit PRs in like pure bicep curls, right? So my strength is maintaining. I think I'm losing body fat right now because I did lose some weight, but I'm stronger than ever. So I think it's just body fat. Joe Nilo says Tillamook is the shit. Okay. Derek for president. Thanks, Sasquatch. Picky eaters are the worst. I agree. If you're a picky eater, shape up, man, or ship out. Let's see. Brandon, you feel Todzilla is possible number one in the U.S. right now? People seem to think he beat Monster Michael Todd at the moment. No. With his style, I don't think he's a favorite over Dave Chafee. Not Devin. Oh, wait, you said the U.S., sorry. I don't think he beats Dave. And I don't Todzilla climbing and regripping and posting is not something we've seen. So I'm not going to give that off the top of my head. I won't give that to Todd Hutchings over Michael Todd. I'd have to see more posting style from Todd Hutchings to think he could beat him. So no, not yet. Not my mind. Big Todd Hutchings fan. He's my second favorite arm wrestler on the planet to watch. But I don't know, in my head, I don't see it yet, but maybe it's possible. Let's see. Cobra Bro says Schoolboy is not Derek level WTF. Oh man, I'll never assume Schoolboy looks crazy strong, man. Good evening, big man. Hope you're feeling well. From Richard Jennings, I am feeling well. I'm feeling really good. Can Gennady beat Dave? Gennady has a ton of tools at his disposal. If he uses them all, he's definitely a threat to anyone. Are you afraid of losing to Dave Chafee? It's a big mountain to climb. Am I afraid of losing to Dave Chafee? Afraid? No, I'm not afraid of losing to Dave Chafee. Physically, it's the worst that can happen. I get pinned or I break an arm. At this point, I'm so invested in the sport, man. If I break an arm, it's kind of like that's what comes with it. It's like being a NASCAR driver and like, no, I hope I never crash. Like that's kind of what you do, right? That's what you risk, you know? So no, I'm not afraid in terms of like being physically afraid. Now, in terms of like mentally, like afraid of losing some kind of clout or momentum. No, man, I'm looking for that cap to see where I'm at and to see my next big chunk of training I need to do. Like when I hit this roof, this cap, this ceiling, then I'm like, okay, time to settle down, take some matches around that level, really start feeling it out, and just get bigger and stronger, and then reattempt. You know what I mean? So if Dave is that cap, or if that is that ceiling, just so happens that that's what it is, right? And Dave is like one of the strongest human beings on an arm wrestling table in the world, right? So I definitely have my work cut out for me, which also brings people. I understand who Dave Chafee is, which is weird because like people make comments, oh man, Derek doesn't always get himself into. Like, I've been around, guys. I fully know who Dave Chafee is and how strong he is and everything he's bringing to the table. I get it. I fully get it. I just, it's something I want to try. $5 super chat from Andre says, where do you think Jerry Cartwright's arm and tongue actually stands on the U.S. card and international card? So I'm assuming you're talking about his arm wrestling ability, not his actual tongue. Because he's number one in tongue action on an arm wrestling table, 100%. Jerry's like, since he hasn't been active in a while and everybody's been like moving around and stuff, it's hard to place. Jerry's obviously a crazy threat, and his style makes him a threat for a wild threat for a lot of people. I don't know, man. I feel like you have to keep Jerry in the top 5. If Jerry goes in the top 5 right now in the United States, I think I get pushed out. Oh, I mean, I'm 5th. So but he beat Todd Hutchings pretty convincingly, and I don't know if Todd's changed his style. So maybe he goes above Todd. But I don't think I've seen him beat Dave in a long time. So I guess I'd put Jerry. But like I said, things have moved a little bit. Assuming nothing ever moved, then I'd put Jerry at 4th, Todd Hutchings at 5th, and that pushed me down to 6th. But in the world, man, it's like I feel like it's such a style thing for Jerry. It depends on who he comes across. I think I would love to see Jerry have a match with Vitaly or a top roller like that, because I think he has something for that, right? If you really just focus on taking hands and wrists, Jerry doesn't give a shit if you take his hand and wrist. So I'm really interested in seeing how that would unfold. But then again, next match he goes against a guy that's going to grab him below the wrist and is all inside. It might not look as good for Jerry. You know what I mean? So it kind of depends. I think maybe he could do well against Vitaly. Maybe he could do well against Hermes. Maybe. I'm not saying for sure, but I'm saying his style, if that's all you have is outside, then that's rough against Jerry. It's really rough. So I'd be interested in seeing that, I think it depends on his matchup. So, I think he can mix it up anywhere in the top 8, somewhere in there. But like, if we just haven't seen Jerry arm wrestle those guys in a long time, I don't know. I really don't know, guys, because of the styles and stuff like that. So no disrespect to Jerry. It's just, there's been so much movement in there and the style of matchups. I'd be interested in seeing it somewhere in the top 8 for sure. Somewhere in the top 8. I guess I'll say that. Could be as high as number 2. Could be as low as 8, depending on the matchups, I think. Let's see, where were we at? That was a super chat. Can United be Dave? Yes. Tillamook ice cream is amazing. Derek, we're dying to see a full menu fast food challenge. Full menu fast food challenge? Jeez, I could do that at like In-N-Out. It has like 3 things on their menu. I can't eat the amount like I used to eat, guys. I used to be able to eat like about 9 pounds of food in a sitting, which is a lot for your normal person. The top professional eaters in the world can eat like 25 pounds of food in a sitting, but 8 to 9 pounds is a lot. But right now I'm down to like 5 pounds-ish in a sitting. My stomach is not trained for the competitive eating scene right now. Need to watch a 2016 WL match where Travis beat Dave. I think that's your lane. Triple capping and going before the go. Maybe that is my lane. Maybe that is their lane. Pull off some Travis voodoo. That could be it. Who do you got, John or Rockley? I never really go against the GOAT. I mean, the Devin and John one, I predicted that everybody had to admit that Devin was the favorite and that he was the favorite to win. But I still had a lot of hope for John, and that was probably the only time I'll ever admit that I think John might be the underdog. After that, bro, I don't know, man. Like, so John, I'll go with John. Stizzy, what's up? My biggest hater in the house. Till Stizzy starts with his shit. The industrial athlete Monster Todd wants to bench 500 again. Said he didn't lose for 3 years when he did. There you go. Can you even do the Kings move against the really strong people like Levon? Can I? I don't have one, but can the guys that have Kings moves? Yeah, of course. Consummated Devin says people giving the edge to Rockley, but John has proven he is just getting better, and that match is 4 months away. Plus, John is finally using handles and working hand and wrist daily. Yeah, I'm interested to see how John working with a pulley system will affect him, since he's never done it. Right? It was just table time. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, You want to think it'll help, but man, who knows? Okay, yeah, you guys took off on me. You guys took off. I'm sorry, I'm gonna skip a bunch of chats, guys. There's a super chat in there from I'm gonna mispronounce this name. Oh, no, I'm not. 50. What currency is that? Will Dave Chafee give you leverage pin 1 to win? I don't. Oh, you mean like a shutout staking? I don't know. But I thought, okay, at first I was like, I wonder if they would give me a shutout staking versus Dave. But at the same time, in the rankings, it's 5 versus 3 on the North American rankings. So do you give a shutout staking to the guy that's only ranked 2 spots below? But the rankings could be complete shit. So who knows? I don't know. I haven't talked to Devin about ranking or about staking. Sorry, ranking stakings. I'm not sure if they'll give me a shutout staking or not. I don't know. It doesn't really mean anything to me. Yeah, I mean, guys, on my day on the Tim Breslin match, I made like $250 on the stakings. I'm not really going to be focusing on that a ton. Not yet. I mean, I'll help promote it to get it going and stuff, but it's not going to be a big thing I'm focusing on. Sorry, I'm going to jump down, guys. I'm going to jump down. I'm sorry, I missed a bunch of your chats. I won't be able to keep up. And we're down here to Brandon Tully's comment. Derek, your arm wrestling IQ is why I think so many people respect you, man. Your answers are always articulate and well thought out. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that, man. This is my life, and it's been my life for 11 years. Like, obsessed for 11 years. All you new guys that are in here that are, that are like, have the bug, I've had that bug for 11, almost 12 years now of everything. Taking in as many videos as I can, talking to everyone. Like, so, I've just been doing it a little longer than most people. I like Molly and Killer Kennedy the best. Casual beastly eaters. Hey, I'm a big Molly fan. Big Funk. I don't know if you know, but Molly Schuyler did a video for me. The one where it's like a month back. She ate bananas, and she gives a shout out to Derek, the arm wrestler. That's me. So I paid for one of her videos. She ate 42 bananas in 5 minutes. It was crazy. Back to work now, says Spencer. All right, Spence. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Stizzy says Derek is the best. I probably passed up any crap talking you were doing. White Wolf in the house. I see you, bud. Thanks for coming through. White Wolf, always a big supporter. My boy. Ironically taller than Hermes, but John's wrist will be iron. Oh my God, you guys are doing it again. Okay. Devin, when he drops to the King's move against Levon, the second they're ready to go happens. Yeah, that's definitely probably going to happen. Derek, how heavy can you go on the bench press comfortably? I don't know. Tonight, I probably won't. I'm just building my base. I'm doing a lot of hypertrophy training, more bodybuilder style, just getting used to the movement so I can start going heavier and heavier. So today, I don't know if I'll go over 300 pounds for a couple sets of 6 or 7. I'll probably sit there. Maybe I'll go for 300 for 10. We'll do 300 for 10. A couple sets of 300 for 10 probably today. His name, of course, you'll be mispronouncing because you've never been able to say it. It says Texas Prana. Listen, Mikey, little Mikey. Let's see. No disrespect, man. But Dave's getting shutout stakes against you. It's Dave Chafee, man. Yeah, no disrespect taken, guys. Like I've said, I have no problem with anybody predicting Dave Chafee to beat me. It does not hurt my feelings. It's Dave Chafee, and I'm me. That makes sense, right? I have not proven nearly enough to be considered, on paper, to go above Dave. I get that. People that are cheering for me are purely on the hype train and and have faith in their boy, and I appreciate that. You guys are my people, right? And I see you guys fighting the good fight in all the comment sections and stuff like that, and representing and say Derek's going to get this, even though against all odds. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that, and you guys believing in me helps. It really does. So thank you guys for going out there and fighting those fights and people telling you guys are stupid. I can't believe you predict Derek above Dave. I love it. I love it. Let's see. When y'all match can be on State Kings, easy money. Midwest guys like Todzilla and Dave are built different, says Levon. Woo! Hey, I'm saying, like I said, man, I don't care. Go for Dave. It makes sense. Derek, when did you start eating pancakes and how much have you improved since? I don't eat pancakes. I like French toast and stuff. Brandon Allen, Filthy Power in the house. $5 super chat says, super stoked for your success, brother. I can't wait to see you smash the titans of our sport. Brandon Allen, killing it. Also, I need a Brandon Allen channel plug in the chat, please, you guys. Everybody, although I think Brandon's channel is bigger than mine already. Brandon, maybe you can send me some subscribers. No, but yeah, you guys go check out Brandon Allen's channel. He's killing it. You guys know who Brandon Allen is. He's a guy that faced Larry Wheels in Larry Wheels' hometown, is able to come out with a W. The man himself, my sponsor, Filthy Power. You guys go to filthypowerindustries.com and use discount code AWDerek15. Save yourself some money and get some cool clothes because the clothes are awesome, right? Moderators, for you guys in the chat. Let's see. You told us you were really good at basketball. Did you try football as well? I did football, like Pee Wee football when I was a kid, and I did football my freshman year at a high school thing. Okay, I'll tell you this story, I guess. I was a freshman. Aussie Armor, $2 super chat. Will you still be my friend when you pin Levon? Yes, 100%. So when I did high school, I never liked football. We'll start there. I don't like the sport, like participating in the sport. It's not a fun sport to me. I didn't like it. I wanted the ball. I wanted to be more active. They kept putting me on the offensive line because I was big, and it's just boring, and I don't want to just not be able to move and just do that. Like, it's not fun to me. So I wasn't super in love with it at all. And then in like the locker room, there was a bunch of weird things going on, like the hazing that was on at the high school I was at. The hazing that was going on was that the seniors would like rape with their clothes on the freshmen. So like they would grab them, and like 3 seniors or 4 seniors would like hold the guy's arms, and they'd all take turns, like not actually like raping him, but like fake humping the freshman while the freshman screams and tries to run away, and they pin him down. That was the hazing ritual. And I think they were working on the lightest guys and working their way up to the heaviest guys. And I was like, yo, I don't even like football this much. I remember sitting in the locker room and seeing these freshmen running for their lives and the seniors chasing them down. And I'm like, yeah, like, nah, like, I don't even like football. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on all this. Like, what? That's a thing? I remember and I was like, what? Like, how weird is that? Yeah, so I stopped. I was like, yo, this is weird. Yo, I'm good. I don't even like this sport. Cole Cruzat says, pull Dave similar to Vitali, really fast, over the top, and try to compromise his hand. Use your leverage as an advantage. Thank you, Cole, for that. Fast isn't really my go-to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can be fast. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys see that? You probably couldn't even see it. That's how fast I was just now. I get it. I'm pretty quick, but fast isn't normally my style. Fast to going for what I want. Hopefully that happens. Derek, do you think John has a better chance against Michael Todd or Todd Hutchings? Ooh. Well, I think Mike's wrist might be a little messed up right now, so we'll say Michael Todd right now. Okay, there we are. What do you think about John Mercedes versus Rockley? I said I think John will win. When is your match against Chafee? Hopefully, it's in June. Yeah, it's in June. We haven't fine-tuned the date. There's a couple tournaments I'm talking to, but it's in June. Love when Brown Bull said pulling Dave was like in tying your arm to a truck. Okay, you split up your chats. I'll make easy money putting mad stakes on Derek versus Chafee's. Cobra voted, my boy. Let's see. Justin Cobble. I think there is no downside to Dave Chafee match, even if you lose. Thanks, Justin. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the favorite, so and it doesn't really affect rankings or anything if I lose. But we're going up. 3.5 night says Yvonne. Should we? Let's think about it. Well, yeah, it's on the docket. Let's we're at 215 people in the chat, 107 likes. I'm not like super wanting to try the 3.5, but if we get to 200 likes, I'll try it. I know that's a big jump, like 200 likes. Well, we're only at 100, so yeah. But I really also don't want to try it that bad. But I'm a man of my word. If we get to 200 likes, I'll try the 3.5. Derek, are you willing to go as far as Levon in size? Well, I'm already bigger than Levon in terms of like height. I'm 6'8", and our weight isn't that far off. But you're talking about this thing, right? Remember, my arm is me and Levon measured, and it's like this when we put our elbows down. He's a lot smaller than me. Our hand size is similar. His thumb was a little longer than mine. My pinky fingers and bottom 2 fingers were a little longer than his. So we're built a little different, but he's not very tall. He's like 6'2", 6'3". So we're built different. It's like, yeah, I don't know. We're built different. Super chat. From Cold Stone, $5 super chat. Do you feel Michael Todd's problem is stemming more from hand and wrist issues or from moving away from his traditional King's move? Well, Mike would know better, right? And isn't he saying that it's because he moved away from the traditional Kings move? I mean, I'll go by what he says. Thank you for the $5 super chat and support, first off. But yeah, I'll go based off more what Mike says. I mean, he knows what's failing or why it's failing more than we would from the outside. But yeah, if he says he just needs to go back to the Kings move and committing to the Kings move, then there you go. I saw he would end up there anyway, so I was like, I didn't know he was going, but maybe he wasn't embracing it as much. I'm not sure. I haven't really talked to Mike in a little while. Derek, you want to go as far as let's go. Brandon visiting unspeakable places. Let's see. Brandon Joseph, I think Jerry Cadder will have an advantage because of his short form, and Vitali's form angle will be bad because of his form is long. Jerry might have a chance. Yeah, or Vitali would just be so powerful sideways and stuff that it would keep Jerry out of his press, maybe. Mark Shanahan says, let's go, Brandon. They just keep spamming that. All right. The Fishing Doc says, I love John, but him saying he can beat you just coming off the couch without training is ridiculous. If I were you, I would have said, John, all right, let's pull next week. Yeah. It's we're gonna revisit that. We're gonna revisit that at some point. 100%. I have some stuff I'm looking at right now, that I'm aiming for. But I do want to avenge. I will avenge my 3 super match losses to the elites. Tim Bresnan, John Brzezinski, and Devin Larry. Those are the 3 matches I took when I was weaker and like all this stuff, and they beat me. They all toyed with me. They all shut me out, right? Tim 5-0'd me, John 3-0'd me, and Devin, I don't know if that was even a match, but whatever that was, he beat me all the time. So I will get my revenge on them. I have a hit list, right? I want my matches back. So Tim 5-0'd me, I 5-0'd him, right? John's next on that list. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I'm saying like, and then Devin would be the last one, right? I think that's cool, right? I'm doing my normal career, like trying to climb those rankings, but I still have that list, and I want that list. I want to be known as like, I came back. I took those L's, revamped, came back, got my W's. So it'll happen at some point, but it's not an immediate thing I'm staring at. Let's see. Does Brandon help you train, or are you just buddies? Brandon lives, if you're talking about Brandon Allen, Brandon lives about like 3.5 to 4 hours away. We train together sometimes, for sure. Brandon is he's super strong, and he has a big background in strength training, for sure. He's still dialing in the arm wrestling strength training, like the making it all connect in like on the table. You know what I mean? But if I need to learn about general strength gains and programming and how to set up, from linear progression and progressive overload systems and conjugate methods, all that type of stuff, that's Brandon would be the guy I would go to 1,000,000%. And I have access to him. But yeah, I'm down to help Brandon because he's still learning. He's still relatively new. And so most of our relationship is me trying to help him out when we're at a practice on the table for now. Let's see. Brandon Allen's channel is too politically correct for me. What's your body fat now? You look super fit, says Encore. I don't know. I should go get it checked. I mean, I think it's the lighting right now, guys, but I'm looking big. I really, it's just the lighting. I think I have this like ring light thing going on. $5 super chat says, Derek, Kill Bill list. Oh, yay. There you go. My Kill Bill list. There you go. That's a way to put it. Where were we? No, you guys are so fast in the chat, and I try so hard I want to read them all. Okay. Okay, you guys are talking about the football story. GHNB says that's homosexual. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see. Brandon, another down-to-earth YouTube guy. I agree. That is disturbing. Says never stop polling. I agree. You ever seen Blue Mountain State? That sounds like it. No, I have not seen it, but I think that type of stuff goes on everywhere. Hey, yo, imagine having to pitch that idea to your friends. Man, I imagine those seniors are in the NFL now. Maybe, or they're just in prison for doing some weird stuff. Let's see. Cobra voted, do you keep slaying arms? Attaboy. Thank you. 12 Gauge Mage says, love your micro hit lesson to Larry. You look like a 90s kid in that get up, just need a Nerf gun and a super soaker. Hell yeah. I can't let go. I can't let go. This is me, I guess. And now I have the little cartoon thing, the picture of me, on my YouTube channel, and it has a backwards hat. So now I have to wear a backwards hat all over the place, My hair's it's not too bad. You know what I mean? I could grow it out. It's just, I feel like the backwards hat is kind of my thing right now. It's, it's something. Let's see. The girl, she said that she wasn't sure if I was going bald. And so she was waiting to see me take the hat off to see if I was going bald underneath. And she was surprised that I had hair because I wear a hat so much. Went to my first tournament last weekend and either flash pinned or got flash pinned. Any tips? To deal with speed, to not get flash pinned, straps is a good way. Loading up is a good way. Top rolling is the most effective in terms of not having too much damage. So those are some quick tips because straps, you have access to big muscle groups, right? Because it's connected around your wrist. So it's like your big muscle groups can hit the brakes on people a little more than having to do it all in your hand. Especially if it's your first tournament, then your hand probably isn't super developed. And if that's the thing that's going, then the straps can help slow that up. Prisca, do you have a girlfriend? No. Wonder Nabe says, Derek, make sure to do always a heavy set before the hypertrophy training. Oh, to look into that. Stizzy, Dave is a full-grown bison. Derek is like a baby elk, a courageous, persistent little elk. Stizzy, I'm bigger than Dave Chafee. You realize that, right? When we walk out there, Dave's going to look small. You understand that, right? And I'm not saying he's weak. I'm just saying you're talking about like the way things look. I'm definitely bigger than Dave. Just know that. Who's bigger, you or Kurdecha or Vitaly? I've never met Kurdecha. Vitaly is taller than me, he's like an inch taller than me, has an inch longer like fingers, and he's like just a little bit taller than me. But I'm about 50 to 60 pounds heavier than Vitaly. Like I said, Alex, I haven't measured with, so I don't know. Let's see. How do you think you would do against Adamus? I want to have that match with Adamus at some point. It's a Q. When I say I want to have a match with Hermes at some point, Q.
Oh, did you guys see how Hermes handled Derek in Dubai at the practice?
I love those comments. Remember, whenever anybody mentions me against Hermes, everybody brings that up.
Oh, in practice, Hermes was destroying Derek in Dubai 10 years ago.
Yeah, he was. But I did get that one stop on him.
Don't forget about that.
But his style, when I was too weak to do anything to Hermes at that moment at practice, 100%. His style, though, I like. It's something I feel strong against. So that's not a bad matchup stylistically. That would worry me. No, well, I didn't just say I'm not worried about Hermes like I'd walk through. I'm saying like stylistically, it's something I would like that match, right? So yeah, at some point I'd love to have a match with Adamus. Big D Silver Bullet. What's up, bud? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey everyone, damn, I'm late today. Have you done the 3.5 already? Says Blue Monstrosity. No, I have not. I said once we get to 200 likes. I set the bar super high today because I'm not really feeling it. But if you guys hit 200 likes, I'll do I'll try the 3.5. Do you think you can beat Devin right now? No, I do not. Hand and wrist damage, not certain, just an opinion. Tom Smith in the house. Bro, Monster toured the country pulling in nothing but straps. Of course his hand got messed up. That's true. That can definitely wear you down. Bluefin, what lame was Drunk John referring to, and have you improved? Oh, what lane? That lane since you pulled him. I'm definitely stronger than when I pulled John Brzenk at that practice, and it was a practice. When there's a million things going on and excuses on all sides. Yeah, I think I know what he's talking about, but it's probably in regards to side pressure and getting me outside my shoulder and things like that. But I hope that that's what it is, and I hope that Dave pursues that. If Gennady and Matsumoto face again, it won't be a sweep either way. Ooh. John Brzenk said you have a good top roll if he lets you top roll. He is saying he knows something about you that Dave might not know. Tell him. Hit him up. Let him know. that's the game. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Let them know. Let's get it done. What you bring to the table is what you bring. What I'll bring to the table is what I'll bring. And then we'll figure it out on the table. Like, it is what it is, man. Like, I'm not going to trip on if, John wants to teach Dave something or something like that. I'm also pursuing knowledge from people. And I'm also in messaging other top guys and asking them, what they think, whatever, run what you brung was what they say, right? And those racing circuits, you know what I mean? Wherever your car's got, you run it. So, yeah, dude, there's just one, small tick that you think you can beat me in. Cool. Although I imagine Dave just thinks, especially when he's prepping for his other match, like I imagine Dave just thinks he's just going to be like he does to everybody else, right? So, Derek Smithereen Smith, aka Derek the Cali Kodiak Smith, looked massive in the thumbnail from Habib. The Cali Kodiak. I haven't heard that one. Is there even a Kodiak in Cali? I mean, there might be, but I don't know if that's What C4 are you drinking? I'm not drinking C4. I'm drinking a Rockstar Recovery. It's like only 160 milligrams of caffeine. It's light. It tastes like lemonade. It's really light energy drink. I'm not sure why so many people talk smack about Michael Todd. Seems like an awesome guy to me. Mike has never done me dirty. We had a little bump, which was not in, and he didn't mean to. I know he wasn't going at me, and Mike's always been my boy. I mean, when I went out there and stayed with him, we hung out, we'd drive around, go get food and stuff. It's my boy. Let's see. He will get his revenge in this life with the next, says Brendan. Hell yeah. The fishing doc. I know you'll avenge them, but what I'm saying is after your performance with Tim, you can beat John right now. I put my money on it. Thank you, fishing doc. I appreciate you having faith in me being able to beat John right now. But yeah, it's just I'm not turning my focus off Dave for anything. Let's see. Catch them before they retire, says Kyle. I know, right? I gotta hurry and get a move on. Dave, easy money on. Strength Net in the house. Adam Silver. There he is. What's up, bud? Says I miss you, Derek. I miss you too, man. I gotta get out there. It sucks that the card was full for King of the Table Forks. I would love to have my Dave Chafee match out there, but I understand you guys are busy making moves. But I plan on doing well and moving forward, and hopefully I beat Dave and everything goes well, and I'm capable of doing some more matches, and we'll link up and I'll be able to get out there and see you guys. Or if you guys come out here, obviously hit me up, Adam. We'll hang out. Either just me and you, or me, you and Larry. Either way, hit me up. Derek's North American version of Kardeccia. Woo! Wait, what? You guys hit me with the comparisons. What am I? Walmart Levon or layaway Levon? I love those ones. Dana McWhite with $5 super chat. I thought tank tops was for guys with muscles. Bing bong. You know what, dude? You know what, dude? I was just starting to feel myself. And then you get guys like this. Damn it. I guess Dana McWhite doesn't think I'm sexy. Damn it, Dana. Damn you. Oh, sorry. I'm way behind. Adam started talking to everybody in here. Let's see. Hey, Adam, you're the real MVP. Adam. Who do you think about John kind of dodging you on the Neil Pickup show the other day? Oh, dogging you. I made a rebuttal video about that. It was exclusive to members only. But I said, damn, that sucks when the goat laughs at you wanting to arm wrestle somebody. But kind of whatever. Let's see. Go back and train with Larry. We want you to show us your training. I know I need to get more training videos out there, guys. I just usually when I go to the gym right now, I just put my head down, put my headphones in, and go to work. But I need to sit down and start recording some more stuff. I know I suck. But I did, dude. So like I have this like bent over curls I do. It's kind of like a rowing position. Like you do bent over rows with a dumbbell. I was doing that, but I do curls from there. So my elbow's in front of me. So it's really isolated. And yesterday I did my most ever was 100 pound dumbbell for 5. And I haven't been doing those curls. And I went back and did that yesterday. And I did 100 for, the first set was 100 for 4.5. The second I did 100 for 5. So I hit my PR, maxed my PR yesterday, and I just started doing that lift again. So I'm excited about that. What do you think my chances are of being number 1 later on? 100%. As long as I don't die or get injured. Like injured so bad I can't do it, But 100%. In my mind, like 100%. I'll be number one in my mind. You know, no one else has to believe that. Just in my mind, that's the plan. Workout time, listening to Derek, says Mike Smith. Hell yeah, Mike, get it in, bud. Get those reps in. We're at 180 likes. Oh, you guys are really going for those 200 likes. Let's see. Industrial athlete, do you see arm wrestling going ESPN mainstream? That'd be super cool. Yeah. Sports getting bigger. ESPN 8, the Ocho. But main ESPN, yeah, I think eventually. It's just, I think there's a lot of we need to get over to start being viewed like super legit in North America. Who knows? I mean, you keep getting Devin on these podcasts, you know, things are, doors are open, you guys. All we need is Dr. Pepper to look over at arm wrestling and be like, you know what? Let's get this going. Or we just need, we need Microsoft to be like, I want to blow this sport up. We just need some big ass sponsor with a lot of money, like that type of big ass sponsor to just blow this thing up and really want to start their own Dr. Pepper arm wrestling series, and there we go, right? And it can be done. I think now with all the social media stuff, it's different than when WL did it. I feel like there's different things going in there, and there's huge promoters like Adam Silver and King of the Table. Let's see. Hey, Derek, at this point, is being the best by any means necessary, i.e. being at this point, is being the best by any means necessary, ? I.e. being on pancakes, etc. Once again, answer this question every single stream. Will I take steroids to be the best? Yes, I will. Okay. So, Derek, name the European you want to pull the most. When I'm ready, I want to pull Levon. When I'm ready, I want to pull Levon. There we go. That's the one I want the most. Because I have a feeling that's going to be the hardest match to get. Although Levon's my buddy. And I think if I can stay low-key enough where everybody thinks I'm really weak for some reason and they just keep assuming I'm not strong at all, then I think getting the matches is easy. Right? Because they want to be seen like as these guys like giving out matches to people, and they're like, oh, Derek's nothing. Like he's just winning and beating old dudes. Like I'll take that's an easy win. I hope they keep that mindset so I can just keep getting badass matches. Now I just got to hold up my end of the bargain. But if I beat Dave, right, maybe I can just go straight to Levon, right? So then I pulled in terms of climbing these rankings, these big matches, right? Tom Nelson, Tim Bresnan, Dave Chafee, say I beat that. Goes and somehow I go, Levon, you want some? And he's like, this guy, yeah, I need something to do next week. Yeah, Derek, come on. Show up, beat Levon, number one in the world, retire immediately, right? Retire immediately, and then go down as this like mythical creature that just made this ultimate run to the top of the mountain, just flex on everybody, and then I quit. And then everybody will talk about me for the next 100 years about, was he the strongest guy ever? Like, was he literally the strongest arm wrestler ever? Because I didn't have a lot of matches to prove it, just do like 4, then leave, and then I'll just be this mythical god of arm wrestling, and people be like, he might have been the strongest arm wrestler ever. And then I'll just wither away, sit back in a chair, get all fat and weak, and just be like, y'all never know. I was pretty strong in my prime. Maybe that's what we do. I just think that'd be funny. Z's guitar account $5 says, we appreciate your honesty, Big D. Yeah, no problem. Oh wait, where are we at? We started. Derek gonna make Dave look like his wife, says Mike Smith. I like that name, Mike Smith. It's a good name. That's a solid name. What's your current weight and what's your goal weight? My current weight is I weighed last week 350. I don't have a goal weight right now. I'm losing body fat, and like I said, I'm stronger than ever. We'll see where we end up. I imagine I'll be around 350, but I'd like to be, if it's all muscle, I'd like to be like 360 or 370 going into the match. But, we'll see. Maybe I'll just be shredded with some abs, like I've never had abs in my life. But I don't know. We'll see. Yvonne says, future Larry video, Yvonne meets Levon. Hey. You're bigger than Dave, but he's more compressed. He is. That's a dense dude. John said Dave would beat Adamus. Derek's bigger than Dave Chafee and will be stronger by the time their match is in June. Cobra, my boy. Beast Mode, good luck with the training, says Kill Switch owns all. Thanks, man. Okay. Damn it. You guys, remember when we're getting around 200 people, I start falling behind the chat. I can't keep up. We're at 245 people in the chat. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Matt told me he has a bad Kings move. Matt Todd has a bad Kings move. Army 6 Devil let him get a good grip. LOL, he'll be very dumbfounded. Oh, yeah. No, he's not going to let him get any kind of grip he'd ever want. I feel like Dave does the same thing to everyone. Too bad we never get to see Dave at his prime with good table IQ. He's not a big dummy, but I think he just found a lane that really works for him. So why change it? Okay, the chat just updated. I skipped past a bunch of people. Devin likes to eat pancakes and a certain food you like to eat to bulk up. I followed the Stan Efforting is someone I looked up for a long time when I was looking up diets. So I do like the vertical diet. If and when I'm dialing everything in, it's like a lot of white rice, a lot of red meat, a lot of low gas vegetables. It's about your digestive system moving forward. So my favorite carb is just a bunch of white rice and meat. So I like sushi. But yeah, if everything's dialed in, then that's what I'm looking at. Derek Nurmagomedov, the schmo. Khabib's last name. I got you. Yeah, that one. All right. What's your tattoo? This tattoo is of two people arm wrestling, and it's really bad because it's scarred up. The guy tattooed it, and he went way too hard, and so it's scarred. And so I have to go get it redone. So it's really bad. But it's two guys arm wrestling. It's just something I need to get redone. And then this one says "One Love" in arm wrestling. This one says "One Love" in German, Eine Liebe, because I'm obsessed. I get one passion, one obsession, one love. I see there, buddy. Got a super match with Peter soon too. Hey. JV doesn't beat Alex. I think the top three is Alex, Vitaly, and Levon are way ahead of the rest. Oh, Justin B with the controversial opinion. Way ahead. Interesting. That Holly says that's a dream, and yell at kids to get off your lawn. That's right. So you are Credentious size. He's 345 these days. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. So we're about the same size. Abs are overrated, says the industrial athlete. Yeah, I've never had them, so I don't know. But if I hear that they're overrated. 360 pounds shredded would be beastly, says Adrian. Yeah, hell yeah. If Devin arm wrestled Levon today, who do you think would win today? Levon, crush Devin. Jana says dumb. Okay. I heard John Brzezinski is scared of you since he can't even beat you with two hands, says Alex. There's Alex with the wild claims. Oh, no. Dude, we seriously got to 200 likes? Oh. All right. Great, says you inspired me to make an arm wrestling / fitness channel. Do it, dude. Follow your dreams, my man. Follow your dreams. Are we really going to try this 3.5 right now that I didn't want to do? But I committed at 200 likes. We would try it. Oh, good. All right. Bob Saget, man, I really see you becoming number one if you keep it up soon. Thanks, bud. I mean, I love it. Love it. Can you measure your arms and forearms? Pumped. Last time I measured, pumped just below 22 inches on the biceps and 19 inches on the forearms at practice. Pumped. Okay. Well, we're doing the gripper thing. We're doing the gripper thing again because this is apparently via the likes what people want to see, right? I don't have that 4 yet. It's supposedly on the way. Wait, spam a 1 in the chat. I'm not seeing a lot of people hyped on it. So spam a 1 in the chat if you guys want to see me try these grippers again. If not, I need a 1 spam in the chat if you guys want me to try this 3.5 thing again. Even though I've only done it once. Oh, okay. I guess you guys want to see it. All right. Well, you guys want me no one was saying anything about it. I was like, maybe they secret. Okay, I got it. I got it. You relax, guys. Calm it down. I'm gonna try it. Okay. All right, we'll do the standard issue warm up. Oh, Dane McWhite, do you know the world's tallest dwarf is 6'7"? The more you know. Thanks for the super chat, the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. All right. Here we go. A little chalk on the hands. Oh, this is the 3. Let's try this again. show it. Can you guys see the 3? There you go. You see it. 3. Man, I'm not even warmed up. I'm not even awake. I gotta wake up. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. We got some pops out of the way just now. Start with 3. Get this successful. Then we'll try the 3.5. All right. Did he miss the White Wolf? Wait, there was a White Wolf super chat? I missed one? Scrolling up. White Wolf, my bad, bro. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Remember, guys, if it's below $5, it doesn't notify me of the super chat. It just goes in the chat room. If I don't see it, just streams by. White Wolf, the $2 super chat. Immediately retire and open your own dojo. Oh, yeah. That would be the plan. I'm not leaving the sport of arm wrestling. I meant like retire from trying to be number 1. Hit it number 1 and then just chill. Just teach people arm wrestling for the rest of my life. Okay. There we go. Number 3. The energy level's not there right now, but let's try this out. All right, so that one I can close. Number 3. Now, this 3.5, I really got to reach deep down in my soul. I don't know why you guys want this so much. It's 3.5. You guys just... This is like, hello, darkness, my old friend. I don't know if it's backwards to you guys. Okay. Let me give it a minute. Give it a minute. All right, gotta let it rest a little bit. I'll keep the frame or the gripper in frame so you guys know I'm not switching it out. That's what she said. Everyone keeps overlooking Truman and Prudnick. Both these guys stop Monster Michael Todd and Jerry. Ooh. Prudnick stomps Monster Michael Todd and Jerry? Stomps. Maybe. He's super impressive. Keegan Richards, $5 super chat says 3.5. This is the 3.5. I just need to give my hand a second here. I know, a grip dynamometer. I need to buy one. Devin is number 1 in North America, but can only beat Dave 2 feet under the table. I think Devin, by the time the Devin that goes against Levon will be that of legend. So I don't even know if he would have to do that. I think he might be able to arm wrestle Dave more fundamentally by that time, but who knows? Okay. Derek has the stank of 2 losses on him. Oh, Monster Michael Todd has the stank of 2 losses on him. Yeah, those hurt, but it's part of the game. Does that Rockstar have vodka in it? No, it does not. Colin can close to 3.5. Colin can close to 3.5. What's your palm to finger size? 9 from palm to fingertip is not like I think it's a smidge over 9. A smidge over 9. Okay. It's just a 3.5, right, guys? Okay, I have to get some kind of energy going here, or I can't do it. Every time I try 3.5, if I'm tired or I'm not in the right spot, there's just no way. There's no way. I was feeling good that time I did it. I was feeling really good. We gotta get back to that mindset. Okay. It's just a freaking gripper, dude. It's just like you put that to that, and that's it, right? You make that, touch that, and then we're done. Like, it's not that complicated. It's really simple. It's really simple. We're gonna try one more time. I messed up and my finger slipped off. It got real close, but I'm not. I think I can do it. It was a technical error. Because my finger slipped off the end of it. We're gonna do this. I'm getting hyped up a little bit now. Getting hyped up. All right. You guys are bringing it out, and you guys are waking me up. All right. Damn it. Brandon Tolley says, Devin put John in the King's move. He's so much smaller. Devin came back, but his first match was scared. Devin took him off center. What do you think about Levon? What do you think Levon's going to do? It's going to be a different Devin against Levon 100%. And, yeah. And to think that John Brzezink's cupping and hand and wrist are like millions of light years away from Levon's would be ridiculous, right? I mean, it's weaker than Levon's, but it's John Brzezink's one of his strongest features is his cupping and his pronation. So, okay. You need chalk, boulder, shoulders. Okay, I'm gonna put more chalk in. I'll just set it down for now. I'll show you guys. Okay. Moss chalk. All right, here we go. Woo! These grippers. I don't know. You guys are supposed to be arm wrestling fans. You guys aren't supposed to be huge gripper advocates. I just keep them here for you guys. I don't really mess with them too much. It's for you guys. This is all for you guys. Okay. All right. Should I stand up? I feel I'm always sitting in a chair trying to do this. Maybe if I just stand up, but then I'm gonna go out of frame because I'll go out of frame. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm not the other thing. I've always done these grippers with you guys sitting down. I'm not used to standing. Okay. Fuck that gripper. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to curse. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it closed. I don't know. I didn't hear the clink. Fucking gripper. 3.5. That's it. 3.5. You guys can see it. Okay. All right. Maybe if I do it backwards like this, boom, and you guys can see it. Right? Maybe if we do it like this. Oh, God damn it. You guys are bringing the competitive part out of me. I'm just chilling in my house. I'm not supposed to be all competitive right now. All right. See, this is the part about grippers, is that if you get stupid with it and you get all competitive and you keep going at it, it just gets worse and worse. I don't know. I don't know if I got it the second time. I'm thinking no. If I don't know I got it for sure, then I'm gonna count it. I'm not gonna count it. I don't. It was really close. I don't. Damn it. Okay, what time is it? 5:30. God damn it. Sorry. Okay. Cold Stone with the $5 super chat. I think I missed it, but did you address John's response to what you said about the practice poll against Mike? Yeah, John basically, and that whole John Brzenk thing is ended with John saying, "Let's have a match," and we will at some point. That's kind of the final verdict on that whole thing. I mean, like I said, I talked to John and everything, so that's kind of where, even in our private chats, that's kind of where it ends up. Do it with an arm wrestling grip, hands up, elbow down. I did it, went back and pop. It did, says Neil's index finger. It closed. So Neil's index finger says it did close. I went back and paused it. Oh, okay. I didn't. All right, good. Yeah, take that, gripper. X Monster. Wait, did he say? He did say it, but we keep it to ourselves. Sorry you failed, but at least it was entertaining. Says backspace. See, that's why I didn't, because there's guys like backspace who are going to make sure, yeah, it wasn't clear. It wasn't clean and clear. I heard, hey, but backspace, I don't know if you're here all the time, but I don't know, it wasn't last stream, but last stream or the stream before, I did it. I closed it like official, like you can see it. That's why people want me to do it again. Yeah. How's your training differ between when you have a set match coming up and when you don't? It's like when I don't have a set match coming up, it's more table time. It's more going through the motions. In terms of training, it's not as intense. I'll make sure I'm like feeling real good every gym session, like perfect. Like it's a little more lazy. When I have a match coming up, I'm more on point with it, not missing gym sessions, structuring everything, eating more intelligently, hydrating properly, like Everything else it just fine tunes everything for when I'm prepping for a match, tracking the progress and stuff like that more. It's more just like staying in shape and making smaller gains, I guess, when I'm not focusing on a match, and just trying not to get hurt. I heard Levon close at 8.5. So excited to see you set up against Dave. Not many lanes to take victory over Chafee. Yeah. Just gonna have to go through them. What'd you think about the Krause versus Corey West match? Says Al Smith. That's a crazy match, right? No, not crazy. That's stylistically, that's an interesting match. Now I think Corey, man, they're gonna hook, right? Okay, so there's gonna be a hook going on. Now, what happened is when Todd Hutchings, the first match with Corey West, slammed sideways, Corey was able to bulldoze sideways and run over Todd. Todd had to focus on cupping and really single bicep by making Corey do a bicep curl. So instead of fighting him sideways, he made Corey do a bicep curl, and so he put Corey's bicep on the focal point, right? That's kind of, I think, in my opinion, from watching, that's kind of where it started going south. So, but I think that Krause does more of a traditional hook, which is kind of a mixture of sideways and bicep. So I think that gives Corey an advantage. I think that's better for Corey. Now I'm sure Krause can mix it up, his angles and stuff, but I think his traditional hook will feed into somewhere that Corey likes. So I think Corey can win this. White Wolf, $5 super chat says, if you use the same setup in your match as Chafee that you use in your setting up for the 3.5, you absolutely drain the piss out of him. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my God. Ow. Everything's all, I did, like I said, I did biceps and stuff yesterday, so everything's all seasoned up right now on my arm. Jeremiah, you look more powerful every time I see you. Keep it up, King. Thanks, man. Thanks, King. I appreciate that. Derek, I believe you can smash Adamus, says Osman Balsi. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I know I did. Thank you. You ever pull a practice with Ryan Espy? No. Oh, I pulled with him in a tournament in UAL 8. You guys remember that tournament where John Brzezink's arm wrestling Michael Todd? And he's like, where are you going, buddy? That tournament, I was there, right? And Ryan Espy was there, and we pulled, right? I think it was left-handed. We pulled left-handed. I can't remember the specifics, but I know I gave him a match. It was close. We were up there. I think it was like foul, the restart, and like whole. It wasn't flash pin. It was something there, but he beat me. But I can't remember the specifics of it. It was so long ago. But that's the only time. Let's see. Levon couldn't close a 3 on Larry's channel, but Colin and Larry did crazy hard to even close a 3. 3.5 is beyond. Says Brennan Joseph. Hell yeah. What do you think of Todd Hutchings? Says Julio Martinez Hurtado. What do I think of Todd Hutchings? Well, it's a deep question. There's a lot of thoughts about Todd. Todd is my second favorite arm wrestler to watch arm wrestle on the planet. Always has been. Todd has always helped me out whenever I hit him up for advice or like that. He's a good buddy of mine. I talk to I hit him. He's one of my go-tos when I need to message someone and ask them for advice or what they think about stuff. In terms of as a competitor, as like someone I want to arm wrestle. Yeah, I think I can give Todd a good match, and it's not a match I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid of any match really, but I feel like I could beat Todd Hutchings. I could. I feel like I could beat Todd Hutchings. I feel like I could beat Dave Chafee. I feel like you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully that happens one day. But yeah, no, I got a ton of respect for Todd. I've known him for a while. He's always been super cool with me. So yeah, there you go. And he's insanely strong. Yeah. So Dallas Coriel says, when are you trying to build max horsepower in the gym? Do you reduce table time to once every 2 weeks? Generally, yeah. I'll go once every 2 weeks on table time. What do your arm wrestling workouts look like, and how do you split up your workouts in terms of the muscle groups you focus on? I do push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, right? So if I'm 100% going into this week's gym session, right? Say I didn't arm wrestle, for instance. I usually practice on Sundays. Say I don't arm wrestle on Sunday, everything's 100%. I'll be going to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then hopefully practice the next time. So 6 days in the gym, it will be a pushing day, shoulders, chest, or tricep. And then cupping, right? So it would be 5 exercises on my say that pushing day is chest. I choose to do chest that pushing day. 5 exercises of some chest style exercises, right? Targeting different spots on my chest. And then I'll do 5 exercises of cupping in different parts, different styles of cupping, but all cupping. Then pulling day will be either bicep, palm up biceps, thumb up or palm down, brachioradialis, brachialis, and pronator teres. So reverse curls or hammer curls. And then, or it would be back, right? Those are the 3 pulling muscle groups I work on. So say it's a bicep day, then it'll be everything palm up and supinated, 5 different exercises, really heavy. And then I end those with pronation and rising, right? To finish those. Because when you do pronation, your pronator teres is also an elbow flexor. So I don't want to do pronation work on a pushing day. You know what I mean? Because your pronator is, so it'd be weird to be like, do bench press, it's all pushing, and then go do a bunch of pronation work, which is all curling, and then the next day go do biceps. Or, you know what I mean? Like, so that's how I split up my workout. So 6 gym lifts, big muscle groups, and 6 days. So cupping 3 times a week and pronation and rising 3 times a week. That's the quick version. Sorry if that bored a bunch of you guys. That's the quick version of kind of how I break it down for the most part. Track the lift. But we still have to talk about reps and sets and stuff like that. But that's kind of how I structure it. What about you versus Chris Gabi? Backspace says, great moment. You sound just like him. Oh wait, who was I sounding like? Zillow's number 1 in the US right now. He beats Monster Mike Todd easily right now, says Brandon. Dang. Stizzy says, where you going, buddy? Classy on. When I said the where you going thing. Who win RVJ versus Ron Bath? What's a random matchup I've never thought about? The Ron Bath. Do you think you could have a hook? Do you think you have a hook than Devin? Says Rahul Prasad. Do I think I can beat Devin at a hook? I think that's what you're asking there. That's a hard thing to say. Devin is an absolute monster in the hook. He's very underrated in the hook for sure. Not right now. What do you think when you're not arm? What do you do when you're not arm wrestling or training? I work at a gentleman's club right now. I do security in a strip club, and I hang out with my daughter. I have a 9-year-old daughter that I love to death. She's in Hawaii right now with my mom. Her and my mom went on a trip to Hawaii, so she's gone. That's why I was able to not be late today, because usually I pick her up from school, and it makes me a little late sometimes for the live stream. So I hang out with her, and being a father is the best thing ever, and helping mold my child into hopefully an awesome person is like very important to me. So I do that. She's my best friend. Dave's number 1 NA. Rahul, do you think you have a better hook than Devin? Once again, he asked. No. Well, I don't think I beat Devin in a hook right now. Someone in the chat said should grab Joe Rogan's comments about Devin and post it on YouTube. Hey, let's see. What would your game plan be for a hypothetical Alex match? The thing is, a lot when I see Alex's matches, Alex is super strong, but I see him using his height really well, and really, I feel like him going above people is a very important part to his move being executed properly. I feel, and I could be incorrect, this is just from the outside watching, I feel like if people are able to go up with him and match him up there and make him fight more traditionally on more traditional strengths, that it could be a little different, which is one reason I'm interested in the Vitali and Alex match, because Vitali has a long ass arm. Now, I don't know how long Alex's arm is. I have not measured it with him. But we'll assume it's the same as mine. Vitali's is longer than mine. So I don't know. I feel like it would be an up top match somewhat. Yeah. So I would focus on, as always, focus on hand control and stuff like that. But my game plan about specifically where I would apply pressure might differ. Let's see. Are you on pancakes now? I don't like pancakes, dude. I like French toast. Wow. You make sparring video, maybe collab with Marcio or Jerry Cataract. I would love to practice with them. It's just I get this vibe right now with this with Jerry because of what happened with him and Chance, blasting the practice video and all that stuff. I feel like I would have to treat a practice with Jerry like a super match. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I go practice with Jerry, he's going to make sure there's 25 cameras set up with tripods, and he's going to be going like 1,000,000% at me. Like, I feel like it won't be just a casual practice. And so I'm like, because Chance, did all that stuff when Jerry was tired and Chance was beating him and whatever. I feel like Jerry's trying to like, oh, this is how we playing the game now. Oh, we playing the clout game now. You know what I mean? Like, yo, why are there so many cameras over here? This is practice, right? Like, I feel like that would kind of be the scenario. And I'm like, I don't know how productive that would be. Oh, wait. Hey, Jerry, I was working out this week. I just kind of want to work on this. Whoa, relax. Hold on. Half speed. Okay. So I really want to like, I feel like it'd be like a lot of that going on. I'd be like, dude, are we not? Oh, you just wanted to pin it. You know what I mean? Like, which is like not super enticing. Like, I'm not trying to have a match with Jerry right now. So like, I don't, in terms of training, I don't know. I feel like that would be it. I feel like that is what would happen. Because Chance said that to Jerry, you know what I mean? And people somehow me, Chance, and Corey West are all brothers, you know, we're all bonded together. And so so Chance pissed off Jerry, so Jerry would try to take it out on me. You know what I mean? Like when I would just want to train. If you could increase your strength in one arm wrestling movement or muscle, what would you choose? Oh, hand and wrist. Everything starts with the hand and wrist. So I would have 18 times the amount of cupping. Devin's number one in area with the King's move. Without the King's move, I feel he's 6th, 7th in the world tops. Y'all underestimate my boy. Are you afraid even from Levon? Afraid? No. Why? No. I turn it up. I turn it up. I will meet Levon's aggression, his anger level on the table. I will meet it. I will meet it, or maybe I'll surpass it. But I'm not afraid of like being on that stage. You guys see me? Come on, you guys see my matches. I'm, you know, like I'll be that. I'll be that against Levon as well when we have that match. So I'm not afraid of arm wrestling him at all. Worst thing that happens is I get pinned or break my arm, or you know, something. Maybe he just grabs my throat and rips it out, and I just die on stage, and I just die in front of everybody. Maybe that happens too, but I just think it's very unlikely. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not very likely to happen. Guys, I think Marcio is going to prove a lot of people wrong in this match against Hutchings. Marcio looking committed, very dangerous. Marcio is an amazing arm wrestler, insanely strong. Derek, have you considered identifying as a female and going undefeated the rest of your life? Man. I see what you're doing there. All right. I see what you're doing. Do you still wiggle when you lose? I don't feel like I've wiggled in a while. But at the same time, I haven't lost in a while. Yeah, see, even the camera couldn't handle that. Focus, camera. Focus. There we go. Who wins, a shit taco or a turd sandwich? Definitely a shit taco. Arm Fury in the house. What's up, dude? Thirsty 808. I'm from Hawaii. What's up, dude? My daughter's out there right now, like I just said. I would love to go out there and train with you guys at some point. I need to go out there. I wonder how much flights are. I need to look it up. Derek, are you married? No, I am not. Isn't it dangerous on clubs? I don't know what that refers to. There's a lot of talk about the most efficient training methods, and everyone has their own idea on what's best. How do you decide on a system for you, and do you ever tinker it? Because I did all the other systems. So that, like, I spent a long time trying things, right? From rubber bands to only table time to trying to mimic arm wrestling with a pulley system, to just doing like bodybuilder workouts and hoping that worked, or to doing deadlifts and squats. Talking to Ing and Terzi, isolating. This is okay. Biggest piece of advice right here, guys. Huge. Here, bomb coming in. Bomb dropping right now. Boom. This is going to be the most common sense shit in the world I'm about to say, but I know most people do not do this. And this is something that really opened my eyes to training. If you're an arm wrestler, right, especially if you're like consider yourself a professional arm wrestler or want to be a professional arm wrestler, and you don't know what's going on inside your arm, that's weird. You're weird, right? What NASCAR driver doesn't understand an engine? You know what I mean? Like, you should know what's going on here. You should know what muscles are in here, how they work, where they connect, how to train them, how to isolate them. You should know what's going on here. If you don't know what's going on in your arm, like, what are you doing? I don't even know this thing really. I just kind of throw it that way, and you train them muscles in there, and you kind of get them muscles kind of strong, and in that one, and then it works. You know what I mean? Like, you should know, oh, in this position, I'm using my bicep, brachialis, pronator teres. I'm, rising. Like, you should know what you're doing, so At least this is how my mind works. I don't know. So then it's easy. So then you know what's going on the table. You get it. You get it. Like I singled out his bicep. I know how a bicep works. Okay, so if I make him go palm up, so he's in a supinated position, I start pulling backwards, his bicep and his brachialis are working right now. Cool. I'm tiring those out. Now, if he goes thumb up, he's now using different muscles in this arm wrestling match. Okay, his elbow has slid out, so now he's using more internal rotation, which is going to be his lat, his pec major, and his subscapularis. Like you start knowing these things, so you kind of understand what's going on in the match. If you understand how they work, where they're connected, and things like that. Now, am I a doctor or no? But I have a pretty by now. This is a couple years ago. I kind of realized this. I have a pretty good understanding of what's going on. Now there's more I can learn. I know that. But yeah, if you don't have a like some kind of understanding of what's going on in the arm, like that's weird. And I was weird up until like 2 years ago, right? So I was just like, dude, I don't really know what's going on there. And then when you hear Ingen Terzi talk about, you pronator and you attack this and that, like it's important. Like you should know, what's going on and how to attack it and how it all works. So do that, right? Everybody, I don't care what your training style is, you should know what's going on. And then if you want to completely ignore it, if you want to ignore that you're not hitting these muscles, like if you want to know that your supinator muscle is here and you want to know exactly what it does, and you willfully want to train and not ever touch it, then that's on you. But at least have the knowledge of what's going on in the arm so you can know what you're avoiding and what you're not. Because people do these big sweeping motions where they're hitting, 1,000 different muscles and not hitting, a bunch of different muscles. And they're like, arm wrestling training is going good, like not building any balance in the arm and not like, I don't think that way. So now that I have this style primarily derived from Ingen Terzi, but it's not the same as Ingen's, but primarily derived from him, it all made sense to me. Everything is like there. Like I know what muscles I need for arm wrestling, right? I have it all in front of me. I know what I need to get strong. I know how they work. And so now polish those. Oh, this muscle, my pronator teres. Okay, need that out. We'll polish that up, make it real nice, put it back in. Oh, biceps, long head and short head biceps. Okay, take those out, polish those up, put those back in. Okay, that looks real nice. Let's take it on a test run, aka practice, aka table time, right? All these muscles that I polished individually, isolated, put them all together and take it for a test run at practice, table time, right? Any kind of table time. That's where I try them out. Oh, yeah, that bicep's really holding up. Okay, that's been going good. All right, go back to the drawing board for the rest of the week. Polish this move up and this and high knuckles and all this stuff. Polish it all up and put it back in test run until eventually you're ready for race day because everything's been polished and tracked. And I know my bicep is 13% stronger via the numbers I wrote down. I trained this. It is 13% stronger because I isolated. I don't think it's 13% stronger. I know for a fact it is 13% stronger because I track all the lifts. I know the numbers because it's really easy if you isolate something to track it, right? So I'm a big fan of isolation. Then you put them all back in the engine and you take it out. It just makes sense to me because it's so trackable and you can know that you're getting stronger without any shadow of doubt. And then you just put them together on the arm wrestling table. So it's no good in having a strong bicep and a strong cup ability if you don't know how to put them together on the table. If you don't know how to have the muscle synergy or the muscle coordination, whatever you want to call it, if you don't know how to put them together on the table, then it's pointless to have strong muscles. Like that's one of the biggest things about new guys. You get a big bodybuilder comes in off the streets and even say he has a giant form. He doesn't know how to use them together. So that's what the table time is for, putting it together, right? 5 months, Ryan Blue Bowen in the house. Good night, you massive human you. Keep killing it. P.S. On the collateral ligaments for the win. I think Ryan with his spring training. Ryan's doing spring cleaning. That's a big part. So hopefully that answers your question. That's like my general view of training. Oh, 420 super chat from Roger. No such thing as casual practice anymore. All right, guys, I'm jumping down to the bottom of the chat. We have 5 minutes left. Okay. Let's see. Michael said on stream that he doesn't like being too dry because his tendons are stronger and safer when he isn't dry. Ryan Bowen versus Ingen Terzi. Who wins? Dude, Ingen Terzi is a scary dude on the table. Ryan, I love you. And I know you're heavier than Ingen, but damn. To predict that Ingen, I have to go with Ingen. I'm sorry, Ryan. I love you. But Ingen, like to predict Ingen to lose, I think Ryan would try to Kings move him though. That seems like something Ryan would try to do. I feel like Ryan would try to Kings move Ingen. Sorry, Thomas. He said, "Come on, big dog, answer some chat." I'm sorry. I just, I go on these little tangents. Thomas, I'm scrolling up looking for something you said, but I'm not. You just general chat questions. Yeah, guys, I'm so far behind. Oh my god, mother of God. Jerry's more than one dimension when he pulls weaker people. If you really expect someone ability, he sinks his move. Most pullers, be honest. Wiggly Bear, Derek. Derek, after you destroy Chafee, will you nickname you? You will nickname by now. Still undecided. I don't get to pick my own nickname. It just has to be something bestowed upon me. Okay. I feel like there's lots of ums. Let me know when you ever go into New Mexico. Let me know, bro. I want to take a picture with you because I know you'll be number one in the world soon. Woo! Thank you, Tyrone. Hell yeah. A believer. Efren Sanchez, a $5 super chat. What about Ion Onchescu versus Engin Terzi? I don't know. I know I'm probably saying his name wrong. Jan. I don't know if he's training. I haven't seen anything recent from him. I know he was a monster in his heyday. And Engin is still actively training. So only because I haven't seen much about Onchescu, I'll go with Engin. But I know if full form Onchescu beats Engin because he's a bigger dude. But off the top of my head, right now, I'll say Engin. Did Ryan respond to my him versus Engin Terzi claim? No, he didn't respond to it. All right. Brandon Joseph, we will get some data when Engin pulls John. I don't think it'll be competitive, though. I think Ingin's pulling John to see if he has a chance against Devin. No, I think Ingin's pulling John because there's no bigger John Brzenk fan in the world than Engin Terzi. 100%. That is the number one John Brzenk fan on planet Earth. And so he's finally getting his super match against the GOAT before they're both out of the sport. I feel like it's a respect thing and it's a bucket list thing. And I know Ingin's going to take it as serious as he possibly can and give John everything he has, all of it. So I'm interested to see, but I feel like they arm wrestle really similar. They focus on similar things on the table. And so I think John is just stronger in those things. Do you and John have beef? John seemed surprised to hear you were upset. I wasn't upset. Benjamin Corin, I wasn't upset. It was just like, it's like you're trying to play one-on-one with, a famous basketball player, and then Michael Jordan is like, he thinks he can beat him? And just like, ooh, God, ow, that hurt. All right. Okay. Not so much laughing. You're going to laugh at me. Like, goat, Jesus. So not not super upset, just like, damn, chill. $5 super chat from Alex Willett, Arm Wrestling. Says, what's up from Polar Public Discord? Oh, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming through. And thank you for the super chat. Okay. We have 1 minute. 1 minute in here. Do you think you would do better against Toddzilla or Dave? Toddzilla. But we're going for Dave. Let's see. Sorry, no Discord links on my computer. We'll post them next time. Cancel Laughter. Come gather some energy in Merced on Saturday. 3 to 4 teams meeting up to pull in California. In Merced? Where's that? Makes sense. Justin Cobble says he's pretty buzzed and acting hilarious in that chat. Do you know any of places near Seattle relevant for new arm wrestlers? I don't off the top of my head, but if you message me on Instagram or something like that, I can help you find a team near you. Roger Cunningham, yo, my main man, Dallas. It doesn't matter no more, but Mr. Nice Guy. Okay. Someone drop Uncle John links so we can all go over there after this. Yes. All right, guys. So this is the end. It's 6 o'clock. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I don't know if we got that 3.5. I'm not going to count it, although it might have happened. But I feel like if it's not convincing, I'm not counting it. But either way, thank you so much for helping me out and hanging out with me on this Wednesday evening. I was talking to I was trying to find I want to go live a second time in the week. I'm trying to set it up with another channel, hopefully Aussie Arm Wrestlers channel, where I'll be able to go live and then send everybody over to him. I really want to help grow Jake's channel, you guys. that is a brother in arms, and I'm pretty passionate about helping him get to where he wants to go. He has a kid on the way. We want our boy to kill it, right? So, you guys, if we get another spam of Aussie Arm Wrestler links in the chat for his channel. Also, as always, we send everybody an Uncle John after here. Go pop in there. I'll be in there for the, usually at least 5 to 10 minutes hanging out in the chat. And then I got to head to the gym. Got to try to get ready for Dave Chafee, right? So thanks for hanging out. Oh, sponsorships. FilthyPowerIndustries.com, code AWDerek15. NatFitNation.com, code AWDerek. Damn. Is it wristball.net? Armsport.net? Yeah. So I got the affiliate program with Armsport, and their website is escaping me. But it's AW Derek discount code on, the people that make wrist ball and stuff. I'm going to iron that out. Sorry, guys. Check them out. And the AW Derek discount code will work on their website as well for like the wrist ball and things like that, right? I know. I got to write them down. I know. I'm so unprofessional. I'm sorry. And Lion Straps. You guys check out Lion Straps as always. 100%. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys over at Uncle John's channel. Hey, I'll see you guys over there. All right. Talk to you guys later.